I never thought this Mutahar situation would get this spicy, y'all. I mean, I thought we were just gonna say, hey, you know, he told a little fib and move on, but damn, was I wrong. I actually didn't think I would be making another video on him, but I mean, what am I saying, right? Of course I was gonna make another video on him because the internet doesn't know how to let shit go. Well, don't get me wrong, okay? There are some things that probably shouldn't be let go. Like, for example, any controversy that has to do with children, let's say, or any controversy that involves someone stealing money from people, right? Those are the type of things that probably shouldn't be let go. But this thing in this time feels like something that is not really that serious. At least not as serious as everyone is making it out to be. Mutahar is basically being bullied at this point. And trust me, I don't use that word lightly because I think there's a very fine line between someone getting bullied and someone being justifiably criticized. But this most recent scandal on Mutahar just feels more like bullying at this point. Because it doesn't really have anything to do with the initial reason why people were coming at his neck. Whoa, pause. I don't know, did that really need a pause? Yeah, I'm just gonna say pause. That did sound kind of crazy. So my last video on Mutahar, right? Despite what some people may have felt about it, it wasn't to bash Mutahar. It wasn't to try to like hop on the hate train and or run his name through the dirt. You know, it had nothing to do with that, man. Like nothing. If you watch that video, Mutahar gets mentioned maybe like twice, and then the rest of it is about how Mutahar could have avoided this whole situation and about accountability, essentially. Anyway, I watched a harmful opinions video before he took it down. It's not on his page anymore. I think he did make an apology video, because this was my initial comment right here. When I saw this video, I was like, damn, what did Mutahar do to this guy? You know what I mean? Like, whether it was true or not, I just felt like him airing this out all over the internet was so messy, man. Like, and I get it, his name is Harmful Opinions, and he's really living up to the name, you know? And I've never heard of this dude until this video, actually, about the gay thing. I watched the whole video, but I was shocked by the end of it because I was like, man, Mutahar must have really did something to this dude. You know, it seems like he like might have insulted his whole family. I don't know, fucking killed his dog, John Wick style, you know, like what the fuck? The hatred was felt, you know, in this video. And that's why I commented what I commented, man. A lot of people felt the same way. I mean, a lot of people just are here to troll and to, you know, hop on the hate train because it's kind of entertaining and funny at the moment. But I really do think that Mutahar does not deserve this kind of treatment, man. Like, basically, I understand, right? Because a lot of people don't like how Mutahar was talking down to people like he was some sort of authority figure on a subject that he wasn't even an expert in himself. And I get how that's annoying and kind of cringe, but is it really worth all of this hate that he's getting? I don't think so. When I saw the title of Harmful Opinions video about Mutahar, his gay scandal or something like that, I already knew where, like, he was just trying to ironically do what other people were accusing me of doing, which is basically just trying to ruin Mutahar. I just wanted to say that, like, I don't think Mutahar actually deserves this, man. Like, and I'm starting to feel bad. Like, it's just not fair. Like, the punishment doesn't match the crime, you know? Maybe it's just a slow season for YouTube controversy, and that's probably why people are making this seem like a much bigger deal than it actually is. You know, because the slop well is dry and we all still need to eat. It's the thing too is this YouTube drama thing is real easy for people to talk about and to pick sides on. versus like, because let's face it, right? There's a lot of other serious controversy that's going on right now in the world that's more important and that these other channels can just as easily cover. And I think it would still get the views that they're hoping for, to be honest. However, those more serious topics, people are a lot more passionate about. And if you make a stance on it on one way or the other, you could end up losing a good chunk of your audience. So I think that's why people play it on the safer side and just talk about YouTube controversy. And I'm not saying that I'm above it, because look at me, I'm doing the same shit. I'm just saying this is an observation that I've made. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I think Mutahar is kind of an easy target right now, and they know that his name alone I knew his name alone would attract some people. That's why I used it. But I wasn't using his name to add to the hate. It was more like offering a piece of advice so that you could avoid situations like this in the future. With that being said, I still like Mutahar. And I don't think anything that's happened lately with him takes away anything from his channel or his past videos, because let's face it, man, a lot of us probably wouldn't even know about these data breaches if it wasn't for him, you know? So he's provided a lot of value to us and YouTube. And like I said, I don't think that can be taken away from him. Well, it can be taken away from him, but I don't think it should be. Not for some dumb shit like this. Let's face it, like, we've all seen his videos, and probably, you know, I changed my browser because of him, my entire browser, because of the privacy concern with Google Chrome, and there was another one too. But yeah, I the browsers that he recommended, I'm still using that till this day, you know. Brave browser, if you're curious. Let's you know, apply some forgiveness here. You know, he did apologize, I guess, somewhat, and you could tell that his latest video, it's like a 32-minute long video, but it's only like spends 2 minutes or so talking about the situation. So you could tell he just wants to forget about it and move on. But sadly, I don't think people are gonna allow him to move on. Right now, it just feels like there's not a good enough response that Mutahar could give to his community that they will accept and just move on. So, you know, what do you do at that point? And I mean, hey, people have TikTok brain anyway, so yeah, maybe that is the move, to just keep on moving, you know? Like, in a year's time, people will probably forget all about it. But yeah, guys, I'll see y'all later.